So you get a player like that in Jonas Tibayan, and there will be some points in some games that you would have to go to him on the post para dito sa Mindoro.
And you like how he has kept himself above water because merong portion during the time na nag-take over si Coach Benji na nawala siya sa rotation eh.
Yes.
But like a true professional, has stayed even keel and now has found himself starting here for Mindoro in back-to-back games as Tonton Bringas naman for Jensen lays it up and in.
And really just staying ready, no? Para sa when his name gets called, he's going to be able to perform.
Past the halfway point of the first period.
And I feel if there's one thing that the Mindoro team is never short of, it's always preparation. Oh, wow, Gamalinda really working hard inside. I do feel he thinks that he can take on anyone on the side of...
Tolentino said that all of them sa team aware na hindi pwedeng ma-down just because of one loss. They are pushing through with that next game mentality. No time to lose focus kasi si Coach Elvis, his dad, lagi daw silang pinapaalalahanan na hindi pwedeng maging kampante kahit nasa taas sila ng standings, and mas stricto daw siya ngayon with minor adjustments, making sure that everything falls in the right place for them. The goal is jump ball pa lang, strong start na so we can get the momentum we need, said Kyle. And it looks like momentum is really favoring him. Back to you guys.
Aggressive naman si Kyle simula pa lang, no? And as a result, lamang ang Jensen ulit ng 5 puntos.
Well, aggressive and efficient on the shooting, no? He has not missed from the perimeter. Half of his shots he makes from 3, and he's made all of his couple of free throws. And the thing is right now, how you observe, Mike Kong is trying to get in the head of Nico Ilorde. As previously there was, some action between those two.
That's always been the question, no, for Kyle Tolentino, because certainly he has the talent as Sorella swoops in for the putback. The talent, the size, the length, the athleticism, the height. But for a guy his size and with his talent, he's only averaging 35.4% from the field. But in his last 5 games, a complete turnaround. Binanggit ko na nga, no, yung kanyang averages during that stretch. 23.5 points per game, plus 10 sa kanyang season averages. And pinapakita niya, no, it certainly is no fluke. And especially with how high the ceiling is for Kyle, it's gonna bode well for Jensen moving forward.
And I feel it's only a matter of time before he actually gets his groove. And thankfully for the Jensen Warriors, he has. And I think it helps that you have your dad as a coach because I'm sure come family time, pinag-uusapan rin nila ito yung mali mo, ito yung kailangan mong i-improve. And just having parang more or less 24/7 available tips from your coach. That's clearly an advantage para dito kay Kyle. Oh, what a spin by Cedorifa.
Cedorifa able to get through the defense. 32-27. The Warriors still up by 5.
Cedorifa, one of the rare combo of good 3-point shooters that can also put the ball on the floor and create if need be.
Intended backdoor play. A kick ball violation against the Mindoro Tamaraws. Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Well, so far in 2-man action, that's what they've been doing. The para dito sa Jensen Warriors, trying to concentrate on the ball handler, bringing 2 on the ball, and pretty much those slips and those open gaps, that's where Mindoro's been attacking. Earlier we saw that in Marion Magat. Now kanina nakita natin yun kay Cedorifa.
Tinawagan ng foul si Kyle Tolentino.
And I feel nalulusutan sila dun sa 2 on the ball situation nila kasi hindi ganun ka-aggressive yung dalawang nag-a-approach sa bola. So there is so much space that you allow the offensive guy in Mindoro to get a good read and make the right decision.
Warning on number 7.
Ping Masaglang comes in for Kyle Tolentino. Ang laki ng frontline ngayon ha, ng Jensen ha.
Yes.
Felix Aprecu, Tonton Bringas, and Michael Sorella.
And it almost feels like this is going to be a perimeter offensive game para dito sa Jensen Warriors with this 5 on the floor. Oh man.
Ino Comboy with a mid-range J drifting left. Certainly not an easy feat. 2.5 to go in the second frame. Down to a 1-possession ball game.
Taas rin ang percentage sa perimeter nito ni Ino. Close to 50%. Almost making half of his shot attempts in a game.
Nawala yung bola kay Michael Sorella. Turnover laban sa Jensen.
And so far, they have made things difficult for Nico Elorde. So now Nico goes to the bench, approaching the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, probably to get enough rest, especially as they head into the break.
Turnovers. Jensen may 6 na laban sa 3 ng Mindoro.
So for story, offensive-wise, Jensen doing so much better shooting from the perimeter. Samantalang ito namang Mindoro, medyo bumababa yung 3-point making as right on cue, Sidorifa knocks down a 3 from the corner.
9 points to lead his team in scoring. Joseph.
We'll have to clear that out, but I did hear officials on our side talking about technical of that last play.
Faking a foul. Actually, faking a foul pala yun.
Yep.
So, it's just a warning.
Oh, okay, so that was just a warning.
Oo. Kaya walang technical free throw. So, just to clear that up. First possession, Mintes para sa Jensen Warriors. Mindoro, this time, starting combo in the third in lieu of Hans Maikong. Inigo, his shot off to the right.
Nothing off there, off that setup for that 3 for Axel. They tried to move that ball. Oh, wow, what a shot by Kyle. What a catch and shoot. Tapos may elevate pa, talagang jump shot yung 3 points. No? Ang hirap nun.
Pero maganda rin yung challenge sa kanya doon. Libreng-libre si Comboy. Something you can't afford, but Jensen dodging a bullet.
Oh, yes, they did dodge a bullet.
This yung tira ni Ino Comboy. Ito yung gusto mong makita more often kay Kyle Tolentino. Moving well without the basketball, making life easier for himself and for his teammates.
I think gumaganda na rin yung mga reads sa depensa ni ni Kyle Tolentino, where the ball is and how he's being defended. That time, pretty much overplaying him from the outside because kanina nakatira ng 3 points from malayo itong si Kyle Tolentino. And so with that ball 1 pass away, the easiest decision to make is really to go backdoor against that defense of Ino Comboy, to which, Kyle really went downhill, got in the paint, and he got fouled.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. 2 for 2 at the line, 14 points for Kyle Tolentino. Ino Comboy joined by Joseph Sidorifa, Bam Bam Gamalinda, Jonas Tibayan, and Axel Inigo.
Middle ball screen.
Bam Bam, pass, Tibayan, same spot, different result. Meron pang bantay, Ino Comboy with his second 3 of the ball game for a total of 10 points.
Yung left corner 3, sana yan sa paborito ni Ino Comboy. And so kanina, yung tira niya, I'm sure he wanted to make up for it. And he did that second time around.
Joey Liu, binawi naman agad with a free of his own.
Isa na yan sa mga nag-improve sa shooting ni Joel Liu. Javi Palanya might argue about the 3-point shooting of Joel Liu, but man, his conversions this season is pretty much better, no, compared to the previous. I think it has to do with kumpiyansa sa pagtira ni Joel Liu.
Yung tres ni Ino Comboy.
Good that Jonas Tibayan passed up on that 3 and gave it up for Ino Comboy. Eto, go under ang depensa ni Axel. Pinagbayad ni Joel Liu yung depensa na yun with a good made 3.
Sidorifa, malakas yung tres. Nagsisimula. yung volume freeze
Mhm.
ng Mindoro. They're now 5 of 17 from beyond the arc. They will continue to fire freeze. They're
Yes.
the #1 team in that department.
Yes. And
Uy!
Uy! What was that?
Nakatulog yung depensa ng Jensen, ha? Because whistle was blown, ball inbounded,
Mhm.
and muntik pa silang makanakaw.
Mhm.
Bilis pinasa ni Axel eh. Smart play from Inigo.
Akala kasi ng Jensen, pa-set up pa lang yung inbound, no? Na thinking na naibigay na yung bola. Yan ang mahirap sa baseline out of bounds kasi nakatalikod ka.
Oo.
Hindi mo alam kung saan manggagaling yung point of attack.
2 for 2. On the line for Bam Bam Gamalinda. 12 points, 9 in the second half. And that loss against Pasay. So slow start siya eh. 3 points lang siya in the first half. And that basically was the ball game already.
Yes.
Ang laki na ng baon na lamang eh. Uy.
Oo.